Here is Peyton's butterfly. See her diving in, pretty good streamline going on, and we are way out to the side with those arms. We want to be able to swim butterfly a little bit more down underneath. So as you're sweeping out a little bit, you're going to end up having a lot more of that downward motion with those hands. So you should end up being more in this position. You are way out to the side. When you get out to the side, you don't have nearly as much power, and so we need to just think almost pulling just straight down below you, but being able to really get that arm bend. I think if you can get the high elbow catch bend on freestyle down the road, butterfly is going to end up having the same feel. So we just really need to focus on, as those arms go in up front here, really thinking about trying to roll those elbows up nice and high so then you can get those arms bent and finish further back. You are finishing real wide. You can see that there is a good amount of distance between your hips and your hands. We want to make sure that you're almost being able to touch your hips with your thumbs as you're finishing through your butterfly. I know we did look at your dolphin kick on our backstroke day, and we did try and get things to loosen up through your core a little bit, and I think that did help. So that's one of those, as you do a little bit more dolphin kicking underwater, whether it's with your arms down by your side or in a streamlined position, just trying to relax your midsection is going to also help out that butterfly. So work on getting those high elbows down on freestyle, which should help your butterfly as well, and then just relax a little bit more through your midsection so you're going to be able to get that wave style motion. Nice job at camp. Keep it up, Peyton. Here is Peyton's butterfly. As we see, just not a whole lot of push off that starting block. Going through, you're really trying to work on that double kick, but it's really kind of every time your arms are going in, there's kick one, and then there's kick two. Make sure with that kick and the timing, it's going to be when your arms enter, that's when your first kick happens. When your arms are trying to exit at the back end of your stroke, that's where the second one happens. So you're rushing that second kick really that happens when your arms are trying to come out of the water. Think about really trying to enter, exit are the two E's for getting those two kicks in. So kick on the first E on the entry, and then kick on the second E, which is the exit. Keep you going forward here. As you're going through that stroke, I'm noticing that your palms are kind of facing down, and you're actually not necessarily moving your arms at the same time. Part of that is your left arm is actually almost entering the water a little bit sooner, just because it's not nearly as strong in coming out of the water. If we can get it so that as your arms recover, your hands are kind of facing the bottom of the pool right now. You want to think about having them face the ceiling. That way it's going to give you a little bit more flexibility to get your arms all the way up and over the surface of the water to be able to really get this butterfly to work for you. I know on the backstroke day we did work a little bit more on the dolphin kick and getting your body really into it. I felt like that was one of those things that really helped you as we went further along with doing that, getting a little bit more movement. You do tend to be really pretty stiff through your midsection and your core, so it's just one of those that you got to be able to kind of relax through there a little bit more and get more like a teeter-totter effect going on your butterfly. Every time your arms go in and your chest is going in, press on that chest to then bring up the back end of you, bring up your hips, bring up your legs, so then you've got more of that up-down, that wave motion that we typically see with butterfly as well as breaststroke. Pushing off the wall, using your kick. Do watch out for those feet separating a little bit. It is there just a little bit. Part of why your arms are actually not necessarily at the same time is you get one hand kind of exiting back here, and then the other one is up in front a little bit more. And I'm assuming you're right-handed, which means your right arm is typically a little bit stronger. So we just got to really focus on trying to push through all the way the back end of that stroke on that left arm and get it a little bit stronger, so then you're going to be able to keep that timing between both your right and your left arms very similar. As we go in for the finish here, little long there on the finish, so work on trying to get just a little bit more out of the front end of one, maybe two more strokes inside the flag, so that on that very last stroke you're coming in with all your speed and power and not slowing down by gliding into the wall. Nice job.